I want to know why. I want to know why coding.
Three, two, one. We have ignition.
My name is Sophia, and I am an artificially intelligent robot who wants to help change the world for the better.
Hello friends, in this video, I will introduce you to my online coding training institute, White Hat Junior. Let me share my one-to-one coding class experience. Today's session, I will be coding on a buzzer app on React Native language, which is one of the languages to create Android and iOS apps. I learned vanilla JavaScript, HTML, CSS during my previous sessions. Okay, let's start the class.
Hi Setu, how are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Okay, so what we did in the last class?
We have segregated our code into 2-3 files.
Yes, we actually created two screen app,
Yes.
right? Where the users can choose their teams and see a buzzer of the color of their chosen team,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we are yet to code for a way to find out which team pressed the button first,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So to do that, we'll use Firebase real-time database.
Yes.
Right?
What we used in the previous game.
Yes, we used in multiplayer car racing game. If you look here, this game is also a multiplayer game
Yes.
because the 4 players will be pressing the button,
Yes.
right? And we have to find out which player is pressing the button first. Correct?
Yes.
So to synchronize the data, definitely we'll again take the help of Firebase database, right? Okay, so let's start. Now I want you to start sharing your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, first open Firebase. Yes. Okay. So now I want you to create another project which is wireless buzzer game.
Wireless buzzer game. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Click on continue. Okay, first we have to disable the Google Analytics because we want to keep things simple. Create project. Okay, now click on continue.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let's create data fields in our database for our wireless game.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think we should write in our database field for the buzzer app?
Ma'am, the players, the name of the players first. And their values, like the correspondent values. So we give the first buzzer, like the red team's buzzer, the value 1, and for the blue teams we can give a value of 2. Something like that.
Yes, absolutely correct. First we have to mention the name of the teams, right?
Yes.
How many teams are there for the game? Now if you remember, Firebase database is similarly to JSON object.
Yes.
Right? That is, every field has a key name and a value.
Yes.
Right? And each key can also contain more fields nested inside them.
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll have a data field called teams.
Teams. Okay.
Yes. Inside the teams, we will be placing 4 team data. Let's say red, blue, green, and yellow.
Yes.
Okay. And for each team, we are going to have 2 further fields.
Okay.
One is button pressed and other is timestamp.
Yes. Yes.
So if button pressed is going to have the value of false initially.
Yes.
So whenever team button is pressed, this value will turn to true.
True.
Right?
Yes.
Now the timestamp will capture the time at which the button is pressed.
Yes.
And it will contain default values at 0.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start. First, let's go to our database option.
Green is button press, value false, and
Timestamp.
value 0.
Yeah, click on add.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we'll need to register our React Native app to use the database. Okay.
Yes.
So if you remember, instead of variable, write constant. Okay.
Ma'am, why are we writing a constant?
Because we don't want our Firebase config to change. So Snack react to the files in some other way. Okay. So we don't want these config files to change. So that's why we are adding a constant to it.
Yes.
Right. So let's import the Firebase .database as db from config.js file inside soundbutton.js. Okay. But before that, what you need to do, you have to do one important thing in config.js.
Okay.
Go to config.js. Right. Now let's go to our soundbutton.js.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have to import this config.js file. Okay.
Yes.
So let's say we will import in form of db. Import space db. You can write anything. Instead of db, you can write any word. So let's say you take it as db. db, database b.
Yes.
Space from single quotation.
After this dot play sound.
Play sound, yes. It is a function which we are calling. Okay. All right. Now click on save.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now click on any button. Let's see if it's working or not. Now check your database. Okay, so you can see the red has turned into true.
True.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understood what we did so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, now will it get updated as we refresh the thing?
No, we haven't written the program to update, clear the database, reset the database.
Yes.
Okay, that we'll do in the later class.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
What is it? True, and it is also showing the timestamp. January 1, 1970. Okay. So it's quite a lot of time, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know that, Setu, you have completed today's activity in just around 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's really wonderful, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We are done with today's class. Do you know that? Usually a student takes around 50 minutes to finish this activity, and you are so quick that you completed this activity in 35 minutes.
Wow.
So what you learned today, let's quickly revise, and what we'll do, we'll quickly go back to the projects which are left. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let's go to our code again. Yes. Go through it.
No doubts, ma'am.
Okay, you can save and modify the project name as C58.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's take a look at your projects.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you just share a example link or something
Yeah,
like?
yeah, I'll show you one prototype. I think that will give you a better understanding to this.
Ma'am, shall I stop sharing?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So for example here, what is done here in the class app only, we have defined play sound. Okay.
Yes.
Now this play sound is here, touchable opacity part.
Yes, ma'am. I was just having a problem with the URL and I was trying to find a solution on the net, but everything just messed up on the code.
Now, I mean, did you understand the outline?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is the next project? Okay. So, Setu, how was your today's session?
Ma'am, I feel like today I learned a lot of things. Like all the time, I was a bit confused that how can we link a database to this? How can we link a database to this? So today I learned that. I'm very happy for that.
Okay. So, I mean, for the second time, you learned how to synchronize your project using database, right?
Yes.
For the first time was your
Multiplayer car racing game.
And for the second time, you're again using it for the buzzer app as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the next class, we'll be moving forward with our buzzer app as well.
Yes.
And I'll forward you the projects link as well, which are missing out.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay. So I think, Setu, I think you did tremendously well today. You completed the activity in around 30 minutes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations on that. Okay, Setu, I'll see you in the next class. Bye-bye. Take
Bye,
care.
ma'am.
Bye. Bye.
I'm just loving my classes. Soon, I will be able to develop a fully functional app on my own that can be uploaded in the App Store or the Play Store. I'm so excited. You can check a link in the description or in the comment section to book a free trail class, and also you can check some of my projects.